Hello, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean, and please and welcome back to the next installment of me answering your questions using my pendulum. So, thank you, everybody, for being here. I have some really interesting questions coming up, so I hope you like them. If you would like your question answered, please do post it below. And what I just ask is that it's a question, a spiritual question, or a question that everybody might be interested in learning about the answer. So it wouldn't be a personal question, it would be like a general question that you might be wondering about that you would like to ask my pendulum. Okay? So without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and get started. So the first question I have here is, do crystals have the ability to influence energy or emotions? So let's go ahead and get started. And before I begin, I'd like to just say, is now a good time to ask questions? And that is my yes. And am I 7 feet tall? And that is my no. Okay? So, do crystals have the ability to influence energy? Do crystals have the ability to influence energy? Yes, that's my yes. Do crystals have the ability to influence emotion? Do crystals have the ability to influence human emotion? Do crystals have the ability to influence human emotion? And that is a yes. Wow. Very good. Very nice. Good. Now, let's ask, can different types of crystals be used for specific healing purposes? Can different types of crystals be used for specific healing purposes? And that's my yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. It's really strong. It's really strong. Wow. Wonderful. We need to look more into that. Do crystals need to be cleansed or charged to maintain their effectiveness? Do crystals need to be cleansed or charged to maintain their effectiveness? Yes, absolutely. And this is an experience that I had a few years back. I was wearing a pendant, and it was rose quartz with a piece of turquoise with it, and a piece of a couple different pieces along with it. And it was one cluster of crystals. And I loved it. It really helped me so much. And I wore it almost every day. And I was having lunch with a friend, and the friend looked at me and she goes, "Oh, that's a nice crystal you're wearing there." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And she says, "You know that crystal is tired. You need to give it a rest." And I thought, "What? I need to give it a rest?" And she said, "Yeah, it's very depleted. It needs to restore its energy, which you would set it like in a bowl of salt, or you would set it into the moonlight, or you would just give it a rest, give it a cleansing. And then once it's revived or renewed, then you can pick it up and start wearing it again." I had no idea. So that was really very interesting for me. So crystals do need to be cleansed and charged to maintain their effectiveness. Okay, so the next, let's go ahead and continue with that. And is it possible to feel the energy of a crystal when holding it? Is it possible to feel the energy of a crystal when holding it? Yes, absolutely. Yes. Does everyone feel this energy of a crystal? No, not everyone. Is with practice, will is it possible for everyone to feel the energy? Yes. So you have to build up a sensitivity or an awareness to it. And sometimes it's not just, this is one of my favorites. This is labradorite. And it's not, sometimes it's not always possible for everybody to feel like a vibration or the energy. But sometimes if you remove it, you can feel something in your hand, sort of like an openness or an airiness of where it was. And then when you put it back, they can tell the difference. So if you haven't been able to feel the actual vibration from a crystal, try different crystals. And if not, just hold it for a while and then take it away from your hand. And your hand almost has like this, like readjustment kind of a period. But yeah, it is possible to feel the energy of a crystal while holding it. And sometimes I wear it. Sometimes I wear my crystals as jewelry, or sometimes I wear my crystals sort of like in a pocket or tucked somewhere close to me. And yeah, I have them all around here, as everybody knows. Okay, let's do a couple more questions about crystals. Is there a specific crystal known to promote emotional healing? Is there a specific crystal known to promote emotional healing? No. Are there many crystals known to promote emotional healing? Yes. So this is a good example of how to ask questions to your pendulum, because I asked if there was a specific crystal, and it's very literal when you ask your pendulum questions, and it said no. So you would think, no, that crystals don't promote energy healing, but it's the way that you ask it, and it's very specific. So you say, is a specific crystal known? And it said no. And you're like, oh, I thought crystals did promote. And then if you ask it a different way, are there many crystals known to promote emotional healing? And that's a yes. So it's really important to ask it in many different ways to finally get your confirmation of what you're looking to learn. Okay, so the next question here along this line on crystals, can wearing or carrying crystals impact your energy field? Can wearing crystals impact your energy field? Wow. Absolutely, yes. So if people walk around with the, the obsidian or different, or the labradorite or different crystals around their neck for protection, or, the bracelets, I don't have any bracelets here, but the little beaded bracelets that people wear, it is absolutely, can wearing crystals impact your energy field? And that is a definite yes. And it's really picking up speed. It's amazing, you guys. It's just amazing to see it pick up speed. It never gets old. All right, thank you. Is there a difference in energy between natural? Is there a difference in energy between natural and synthetic crystals? Is there a difference in energy between natural and synthetic? It's going around in a circle. So do synthetic crystals have energy? Yes. Man-made crystals that are grown in labs do contain the energy. Wow. So anything that's plastic or glass wouldn't have the energy, but if it's synthetic, are synthetic crystals made from original crystals? Yeah. So this is what we're talking about. Are purely fake glass or plastic crystals, do they have any energy? No, no. So just to clarify what we're talking about here, but I think it's very exciting and interesting to learn about crystals, learn about many different things using our pendulum. So I will be back with another installment, and thank you very much for watching. Please do ask any question that you'd like below, and I'll feature it in one of my future Ask Your Pendulum episodes. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.